Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Who do we seek for protection from? On a daily basis, we go through so many things, and sometimes difficult things we go through when a calamity befalls or a disaster strikes or something happens, and then we are lost and we don't know what to do. And sometimes people tell us that you have haters, there is the evil eye, and you need to do something about the evil eye, and you need to pray. What do you do? Who do you seek for protection from? Do you just start to do things that are not meant to be done, or do you just lose hope in the mercy of Allah? What do you do? You can't lose hope in the mercy of Allah, of course, because we believe that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the most merciful. Allah is definitely the most merciful. What do we say every time we start off recitation from the beginning of a chapter in the Quran? We say Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, in the name of Allah, the most forgiving, the most merciful, the most beneficent, the most merciful. That is what we say. So when you fall into a problem or a disaster strikes or a calamity befalls, you need to know what to do. Even right before that, every day as a Muslim, it is meant to be from your daily activities that you pray, you seek for protection, you ask Allah to protect you. When you go to bed, you say your dua, and when you wake up from sleep, you say your dua as well. And every day you say your duas. That is what makes you a Muslim. You don't just stay like that, and when things happen and now you want to go and meet your sheikh and you want to tell your sheikh, please pray for me, I am in a deep problem. Well, right from the beginning, even before you fall into this problem, you are meant to be always praying. There are different du'as that were taught by the Prophet ﷺ, and when you read these du'as, having full conviction, I don't think anything is going to happen to you in terms of negativity. And when something happens, perhaps calamity befalls or disaster strikes, then take it in your stride. Know that Allah knows why it happened. Allah knows that even if you say that dua, it will still happen. But when you fail is when you don't say that dua and then things happen. So we need to learn certain du'as that were taught by the Prophet ﷺ. I would want to start off by one of them, which is Allahumma ya hayyu ya qayyum bi rahmatika astaghith. You know this istaghitha. Istaghitha is that point wherein you are in desperate need of assistance and there is no one you can call out to except Allah. So this dua taught by the Prophet ﷺ, Allahumma ya hayyu ya qayyum bi rahmatika astaghith aslih li sha'ni kullah wa la takilni ila nafsi tarfata ayn. O Allah, the ever-living, the everlasting, through your mercy I seek your assistance. Make good for me all my affairs and don't leave me to myself even for the blink of an eye. This is a beautiful dua that was taught by the Prophet ﷺ. So imagine if you say this dua having hope with full conviction. You telling Allah, Allah, I know that you are the ever-living. Oh Allah, I know that you are the ever-living. You are the everlasting. Now I am seeking your assistance, oh Allah. Oh Allah, make good for me all my affairs. And oh Allah, don't leave me to myself even for the blink of an eye. Who else do you want to seek for protection from? This is one of the du'as. May Allah make us understand. Really, learn this dua and always try to say the dua. Another dua is Bismillah, alladhi la yadurru ma asmihi shay'un fil ardi wa la fis sama'i wa huwa as-sami'ul alim. In the name of Allah, by which nothing on the earth or on the skies can affect me. He is the most hearing, the most knowing. So you are telling Allah, oh Allah, I know you hear everything. You are the most, hearing, and you know everything. You are the most knowing. And when you are with me, when you protect me, nothing on the earth or on the skies can affect me or can cause harm to me. So now I am asking you to protect me. How beautiful. Allahu Akbar. So this is another dua we should learn. Beloved brothers and sisters, really, we shouldn't joke when it comes to saying these du'as. There are perhaps the last two chapters of the Quran known as the Mu'awwidhatayn, Surah Al-Falaq and Surah Al-Nas. You also read these chapters and Allah will protect you. Seek protection. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. قل أعوذ برب الفلق من شر ما خلق ومن شر غاسق إذا وقب ومن شر النفاثات في العقد ومن شر حاسد إذا حسد. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل أعوذ برب الناس ملك الناس إله الناس من شر الوسواس الخناس الذي يوسوس في صدور الناس من الجنة والناس. Allahu Akbar. Mu'awwidhatayn, last two chapters, read them and Allah will protect you. And say the du'as having hope with full conviction. Don't say du'a and you are doubting. No, you say with conviction, you have hope. The Hadith Kursi, Allah says, Inna rahmati ghalabat ghadabi. Indeed, my mercy prevails over my wrath. Indeed, my mercy is way beyond my wrath. So why should you start thinking of losing hope in the mercy of the Most Merciful? This would be an insult to Allah when Allah is Ar-Rahman Ar-Rahim. Learn to have hope in the mercy of Allah. Call out to Allah and Allah will protect you. We have the tahajjud. You know, the tahajjud. You call out to Allah, Allah will protect you. Last third of the night, the hadith says Allah descends to the lowest heaven at the last third of every night and He says, who is calling out to me so that I can answer him? Who is seeking for forgiveness so that I can forgive him? Who is asking for something so that I can grant it to them or to him? Udu'uni astajib lakum, Allah says, call out to me, I will definitely answer you. In another verse, Allah says, وَإِذَا سَأَلَكَ عِبَادِي عَنِّي فَإِنِّي قَرِيبٌ أُجِيبُ دَعْوَةَ الدَّاعِ إِذَا دَعَانِ. Allah says to the Prophet ﷺ, O Muhammad ﷺ, when my worshippers ask you about me, tell them that I am very, very near. I respond to the call of every caller when he calls. So why do you want to lose hope? Don't lose hope, my beloved brothers and sisters. Allah is the most merciful. Really. So learn to call out to Allah. Before you go to bed, you say your dua. When you wake up from sleep, you say your dua. And Allah will protect you. So I have taught two du'as now. The first is Allahumma ya hayyu ya qayyum bi rahmatika astaghith aslih li sha'ni kullah wa la takilni ila nafsi tarfat ayn. The second dua is Bismillahi alladhi la yadurru ma ismihi shay'un fil ardi wa la fis sama'i wa huwa as-sami'ul 'alim. The second dua, and then the Mu'awwidhatayn, Surah Al-Falaq and Surah Al-Nas. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to protect us. Beloved brothers and sisters, learn to have hope in the mercy of Allah and learn to pray for others as well. So many people are suffering across the globe. Call out, call. Pray for them. Ask Allah to grant them shifa. Ask Allah to grant them cure. Allah is the curer, protector. Ask Allah to grant them cure. When you say dua for your brother, the angels make that same dua for you. So when I say, oh Allah, grant cure to this brother, the angel will say, oh Allah, grant cure to me. And my dua and the angels' dua, which one is more likely to be accepted? Of course, the angels. May Allah bless us all. May Allah open our doors to grant us goodness in this world and the next. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.